Hey guys, how we doing? Anyways, I was reading about the water pumps on these GX CS4s and the CS3s giving up and end up burning up the compressor. So I just come out with I seen some videos on lights too, but anyways, it gave me an idea, and this is what I come up with. I bought these LEDs on Amazon. You know, you get a whole pack of them for like $5 or $6 or whatever, right? So if you look over here on the pump, on the board, let me see, right here, these lower wires, that's the water pump. So what I do is unplug this, throw it down here. These are the wires coming out of the pump. So what I'm going to do is put these connectors. What I did was I put an LED light, two of them. I don't know if you can, where are they? Right there. I don't know if you can see them. See them right there? So it's going to do two things. One, it's going to light this tube up, green, or whatever color you want, right? And two, you'll be able to see the light through the top. It'll light inside green or whatever color. And the best thing is, if the water pump dies, the light will shut off because it won't send power to the LEDs anymore. So if you look in the cap and you don't see the light on, the water pump died. So what I'm going to do is just show you, it's real simple to do, but I'll walk you guys through it. All right? All right. I just had to go grab a lighter real quick. So all I do with these little wires, you can't really use wire cutters on them because they're too brittle. You'll end up stripping the wire, so I just heat them up and then just let it cool a second and pull it off with your fingers. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, it's too thin to use wire cutters. You end up cutting it back. You know, you don't really want to change the length of it. So all I did was wired those two LEDs up to beside the tube and just put a little zip tie on them. And then I got some tin foil I'm just going to wrap around with the shiny side in just to help a little bit more reflection. You know, no big deal. Alright, positive, negative. Negative goes to black. And then we need the other wire that plugs into the board. So, what we'll do here is we'll put these two together like this. This is coming out of the water pump. So there's the black out of the pump, and there's the red out of the pump going to the green, which is the positive on the LED. LEDs are polar, you know, positive, negative. You can't go backwards. You end up popping the LED, or it won't turn on. Usually pops the LED. Alright, so we put those two on like this. These two here, grab the crimp connectors, like this. Oh, twist the wires together. I could squeeze. The wires are twisted too. Let's put that on the side. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a problem with mine as far as the water pump goes. Oop. Give it a squeeze here. Okay. Good and crimped. Yep. And just feed the wire up through and plug it back into the board. Just keep it away from the motor, heat or anything, so it doesn't get hot. Of course, they got to pull all these wires right next to each other, so you need really small fingers to get in here, which I don't have. Alright, there we go. Yeah, all plugged in. These two leads. Now, these two connectors. Okay. Give it a crimp. And then we'll put the glue on. Make sure those are twisted together good. I'd solder it, but I don't know. This is good enough. It's only low voltage. Otherwise, I'd use silver solder. Give it a crimp. Okay. Now, plug it in. Red to red, black to black, just like it was. Of course, they gotta get right in front of you when you're trying to look. Yeah. There's one. There's the other. Let's put those to the side for now. Tape those up afterwards. And let's see what we got going on now. So, it should light up when I turn the switch on. Let's see what happens. Whoop. Failure. Forgot to plug in the power supply. There we go. Yeah, it helps when you plug it in. There we go. So now, when the water pump runs, the lights stay on. If the water pump dies, the circuit opens, it'll shut the lights off. By the same token, you come up here. Looky there. Pretty cool, huh? So, again, I did that. I wired it over here into the board. Second one on the bottom, that's the water pump. Just unplug it. Come over here. And all I was going to do is cut it and splice these plugs in. And then just zip tie those two right there, and I'm just going to wrap tinfoil with the shiny side on the inside. Done. So for 10 bucks, you kind of safety. Alright guys, see you later. Alright guys, we just got it all back together. I wanted to show you this one last thing. Hours meter. And you don't have to wire it, it's all on vibration. See it's starting to count? All you do is tap on it. As soon as the pump starts, it starts counting. When it stops, it stops. It was 12 bucks Amazon. No wiring, just drill 2 holes, make sure there's nothing behind here, mount it, done. Hours meter. Alright guys,